Hello everybody, my name is Petr and welcome back in our Royal Chess channel, and today I will show a game coming from Fide Grand Swiss Tournament 2021, and of course I will show the game of Alireza Firouzja. Why? Here we have lots of questions. For example, do you believe that Alireza Firouzja is able to win this tournament? Anyway, this tournament is one of the strongest chess open tournaments in the world, and first two players, say winner and runner-up, are going to be qualified to Fide chess candidates tournaments. So one of these guys coming from candidates tournaments will be next World Chess Champion Challenger. So another question, do you believe that Alireza Firouzja should be the next World Chess Champion Challenger? And my last question, do you believe that Alireza Firouzja should be the next World Chess Champion? So many questions, and let's watch this game, because this game, as I told you, is coming from Fide Grand Prix second round, and Alireza Firouzja is a black, and we are watching his game and great performance. So okay, till now, say nothing special, still theory. So my words was here to tell you what's going on and why this game is interesting. Okay, nothing special, as I think main theory is here. Okay, maybe let's speak about these two pawns. Maybe you believe that d6 pawn is a weak pawn, and I will tell you yes, you're right, but still e4 pawn is weak as well. So both players has own weaknesses, and it's up to them how they will play this position. What's the most important factor here is piece activity. Side with better pieces will find advantage. So maybe this maneuver knight to h5 is not bad at all. Maybe it's not the best at all, but of course this bishop is not really friendly to black's queen, and it's a good idea to attack this bishop. So this bishop is under attack and he's coming back. Say he's coming home. Okay, he is home, but this knight here is not the best piece at all. And of course, I'm worried about this knight. Every time knight in the corner or in the edge, it's a really weak knight. Sometimes this gonna be through. Okay, bishop to f6, why not? And bishop to d4. I don't know if this move is the best move in this position, because say, yes, of course, I understand that bishop on f6 is the best black piece, but who enjoyed exchanging? I don't know if white is happy to exchange too many pieces. Say maybe this rook is not playing at all, and maybe it's a good time to bring this rook to game. My option should be rook to d1, as I believe that we have to bring all our forces, say pieces, to game immediately, and maybe this should be my option. But of course, white is better player than me, and he decided to go bishop to d4, and okay, black enjoyed one exchange. I think that it was in black's favor. Knight's coming back. That's a good move. It's not healthy to stay too long in the corner, and knight to f5. So say that in the air is maybe this move, and black should be worried. But why to be worried? Why to sit and defend our position? Every time is believe in counterplay, and I like this move. Rook to e5, it's coming fast to the center, and of course, if black is going to g5 by his queen, this queen should be immediately under attack. So that's a nice move. Every time is believe in counterplay, and this move happened. Okay, it is a question why black should not take this pawn. Looks like this pawn is for free, so maybe it's good time to check this variation, and we will check this variation. So okay, one exchange, another exchange, but here is interesting move. This knight is under attack, and of course this pawn is under attack, and at the end of this variation we will see if say white will enjoy this variation or no. Of course, we will take this piece on e4, another exchange, and I think right now white is better. Why? I think that white's pawn formation are is stronger, is better, and black's king is a little bit weakening. I don't believe that black is lost, but if I have a choose black or white, I will choose white here. But maybe black should hold this position till end. Let's come back. This was only variation, and we saw that maybe black wants more. Maybe black still believe that he is playing for a win. Of course, need to be patient, need to be careful, and need to play lots of moves. Okay, what's happened? Black is under pressure because here is the first threat checkmate on g7. So let's be careful. Don't play move g6. Don't play weaker move. Just think about counter attack, and this knight is coming home immediately. So this knight from e6 is going to defend a very important g7 pawn, and of course is going to attack very important white's queen. So let's play this move, and white's queen is under attack, so this queen is coming back, say home, and queen to d8. I think that black is right. He knows that he is under attack, he is under pressure, so it's good to exchange some pieces, and maybe it's a good idea to exchange these queens one day. So no queens, no checkmates. That's cool. Maybe bishop to c4 here was stronger. Maybe yes. Okay, let's check this variation. I think that rook to e8 makes sense. And maybe one more time, why this pawn is for free? Is it for free or no? So check this variation with me, and maybe you will see that white should take a queen. That's okay for black. Here is a check, and this variation should be interesting till end. And what do you think? Is it black better or is it black worse? I think here maybe black should be better because I believe in black's rooks. And of course, maybe this diagonal is really important for him, but say that this position is still maybe unclear. At least it's unclear to me. So let's come back, and Alireza is playing another position because white played rook to f1. Makes sense to go to h8 and knight to g8. Okay, Alireza believe for this queen exchange, no queens, no attack. Say maybe it was interesting to take this pawn. I think that this move looks to me stronger. Why not to take pawn? And another question, why not to check this variation? So rook to e3, knight to e8, knight to e7. That's a nice move, and I'm sure that Alireza saw this variation because it's not hard to miss this move. But I believe that Alireza saw it, and knight to f6, knight to d5, and I think that white has a good compensation for missing pawn. You know, it's a big question if this not important pawn is important in this position to lose or to win. It's important how your pieces are active and not to be really passive. So another maybe good decision for Alireza Firouzja, and he played immediately knight to g8. I understand that this pawn is still a weak pawn, and you never know when black will take this pawn. And of course, it's good to black to stay in attack. So black is going to g3, and of course still should be one day say attack. So this is good move. g6 forever is going to stop this threat, and knight on f5 say the best white's piece. This knight is under attack, so he need to come back, and he's going to e3, knight to f6, okay, why not, and knight to h5. I like this move. You know, it's good to be active, it's good to make pressure to your opponent, and every move which is going to help you to build the pressure should be a good move. Okay, white's queen is under attack, and she is going to e3, why not, and rook to g5. So move by move, I hope that you have the same feeling like me. Black maybe was under pressure, but he's improving his position. His pieces are getting better and better, and you know, white need to prove something or he will lose all advantage. At the end, he should stay worse. This is the most important time of the position. Just show something. And maybe rook to d1 was not bad at all. Say another variation I will show you. And for example, queen to b6, that's a good move because say here this pawn formation is a little bit weak. And if Black will not be really aggressive against White's king, maybe this should be the chance for White. How to play this position? Say this variation looks to me like okay. Still, I don't know who is better, but this knight is under attack, this pawn is under attack, and these two knights are maybe stronger than these two knights. So I believe that White still hold advantage. But another variation was played, and it was played rook to e2. Okay, rook to g4. Black's pieces are going forward, and it's hard job to White to find anything strong. Okay, he's going to open file. Say this good idea because rooks belong to open file, and they are now doubled. Rooks on open f file. So queen to h4. Looks like Black's pieces are going too close to White's king. There is no threats, maybe there is no huge threats. Okay, one is here. I think that check on g3, it's interesting threat, but as I told you, this is nothing special if White is careful, and he's careful. He's going in knight to e2, and of course he's going to be careful. And he knows that this threat is only one move threat, nothing special. So let's come back and knight to d4. Who is happy, who is not unhappy? So one exchange, and maybe here another good time to play bishop to e2. I think that is good idea to attack opponent's pieces, and I like this move at all because Black is under small pressure, so he need to come back. And maybe before, say this pawn is weak forever, and maybe one day White will go queen to b6 and a6 pawn should be shaking. Okay, so say knight to g7, queen to b6, and I'm sure that this pawn is shaking, and maybe is not shaking at all because it's gone. So here I'm sure that White should have a good advantage, and simple plan to push his pawns, say c4, b5, and let's go on. Maybe this position is a critical for Black. But Alireza Firouzja is able to find way out of this position. Maybe of course White should help him because White played not the best move at all, and he played move e5. No, it's unlucky for White that he got a chance to attack weaknesses, and I think that it's a good idea to attack opponent's weaknesses. Sometimes this is the best plan at all. Okay, queen to h4. Let's come back and let's has the same threat. Why not? A rook to f3. Okay, and he now is going to change this one rook for two pieces. Okay, maybe it looks like this position is okay for White. Maybe you should believe that these two pawns are dangerous to Black, and if these pawns are going forward, maybe White is winning. Unfortunately for White, this position is really bad for White. If Black is able to find a good job for these two knights, Black is winning. Even this position looks like White is absolutely okay. He's nearly lost, and that's great how Alireza Firouzja will find the best way, the best moves here, and he will outplay his opponent. So what we saw a really interesting fight, and now even White is doing his best. He's going forward by his pawns, and he believes that these pawns should be dangerous to him. But these two knights are really stronger than these two knights, these two pawns, and they are going forward. So for example here, watch this army. This army is standing together, is strong, and of course, even here, if you will give White 5 moves. Maybe white is winning, but it's hard to find here 5 simple moves and not to lose a game. Okay, b5 makes sense, knight to e3 makes sense as well. So, okay, another move, and queen to f4. So, I had a feeling that black's pieces are going move by move forward. You know, they are not too far from white's g2 pawn, h2 pawn, and even white's pawn c4, b5 are dangerous. They are still not too far. Okay, one move there, one move back, and rook to b1. Okay, say maybe move b6 is another variation, but it's a lost variation. Say this move makes sense, and exchange, of course, there is a rook. So too many threats, and of course, maybe white was under time pressure. Maybe white has the right feeling that something went wrong, and Alireza Firouzja was stronger here. Okay, he's playing nearly every move like the best move in position. For example, if now white will take the rook, is a check here, take, and here's a nearly checkmate. So I believe that this position is a lost position for white because his piece down. Knight on h4 is of course a winning knight. Let's come back because we will watch last few moves. Okay, take this is checkmate here. So that was a nice move. White is standing in the same diagonal, but knight is taking on h2. That's the final shot. Okay, why? White should not take this this knight because of this check, and this check looks okay, and take, and what a beautiful checkmate. What do you think? That was everything inside of this variation, and of course Alireza saw everything. So I believe that answer to my first questions are: I believe that Alireza Firouzja should win this tournament. I believe that Alireza Firouzja should be the next World Chess Champion challenger, and I really do believe that Alireza Firouzja should be the next World Chess Champion. Okay, that's all here because white resigned, Alireza won, and we saw maybe interesting fight of future, say maybe future World Chess Champion. I hope you enjoyed this video. You saw interesting chess game, you saw variation and hidden variation, and you saw another nice victory of Alireza Firouzja. So thank you very much for every like and every follows, and I hope I will see you soon in our another YouTube chess video next time. See you soon. Make sure you follow us, and bye bye.